Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Polkadot is currently unlocking much lower prices here for the Polkadot price. So after I think we are currently in a similar pattern that we are for Bitcoin. You know, for Bitcoin I've showed you this ABC correction pattern. Same thing here, where we build a high back in May. We're now in a wave A to the downside where we did that. We completed that wave A to the downside in July. A wave B to the upside. What comes after the wave B? Yes, a wave C, which normally lands lower than a wave A. Elliott wave method. Check out my second channel, More Trading Online, in case you want to know more details. There's a playlist on the Elliott wave method. Well, that wave B consisted of an A, B, C in itself, and that wave C to the downside here is an impulsive move to the downside in 5 waves, typically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what are we doing here at the moment? We are currently below all the we are currently below the EMA ribbon. We have also dropped in the latest move down again below the previous low here, the wave B, the small wave B, and there isn't much that's going to hold us. We have dropped below the key level here that I had on the chart, $26. That was the key support that we had from these lows. There is now the next key support will be here at $23 roughly. I think we're going to get to that, and I think also that we are going to see now, as we have unlocked lower prices by dropping below the $26 level, I think we are going to go down and we're going to see a possible $10 Polkadot DOT. Yeah, I think we are going to. It sounds strange, sounds quite a bit of a drop, but I think in the current scenario that is likely, because in a wave C, this is the final sell-off. You are dropping below a wave A. Don't think we're going to drop much lower than this wave A, because it would just be a lot. There is one more key support then here along the way, which is just above $10, so around the $11 mark. If that's going to hold us up, that's fine. If not, we can even go down all the way down to a $6 level, possibly. I think that sounds crazy, but in the current scenario, what I see on the chart, it is possible. Also, and actually quite likely, especially given that we have dropped below the recent lows here of the wave B. Basically, by doing that, we've unlocked those prices, and also by looking at how strongly we are coming down here. Yeah, so we just need to cool down now after the strong move up that we did have. And yeah, it is we are also below all the EMAs, you know, here on the daily. So this is the scenario. If we can, there is a slight chance, you know, if we can reclaim the $26 level, then we could start to build an impulsive structure from here. But at the moment, I'm not seeing that. I'm actually seeing further downtrend, and you know, we're making even lower lows here. So at the moment, the downtrend is not over yet. And in that scenario, with that wave count, this move down to a $10 or $11 Polkadot would actually be quite likely. And if we take a look on the weekly, let's take a look at some of the indicators. You can actually see that this gets confirmed by the RSI. So on the RSI, we actually dropped on the weekly, which is quite a meaningful one. We actually dropped into the bearish range below 50. And what is even more important for such a drop is the weekly MACD. You can see the weekly MACD did actually show a bearish divergence while we're making higher highs on the price. Yeah, in November or October that was, we were showing lower highs on the MACD, bearish divergence. Also, what you can see is that we're dropping quite strongly. We can fall quite highly now. We are not even at the 0 line yet with the MACD line, and we've had a bearish crossover. So yeah, we only have 3 red candles or 3 red bars on the weekly histogram. So I think this confirms that we're going to drop lower. Also, no sign of recovery or slowing down, as we did see here back in July. You did see that turnaround. Now we are not seeing that yet. That will take a while to get that shown. It needs to start on the daily first anyway. And let's take a look at the daily. How does that look? The MACD, the RSI. So yeah, you can see a little bit of a recovery here now on the daily MACD. We just can't see it on the weekly yet. So that would need to go up significantly to really show a reversal here. And to be honest, what I did tell you anyway, also with a Bitcoin scenario, is if you watch my Bitcoin videos, I do talk about that possibility of a wave B. So that wave B, that would then lead also here for Polkadot for a little bit of a run up before we then, however, would come down together with Bitcoin in a wave C to the downside. That would then take us down into this target area. So Bitcoin could actually drop around 45% to get into the target area that I talked about, between 20 and 30K. For Polkadot, you know, drop into that range down there from where we are now, 25. So let's show what the percentage would actually be from where we are now. Just roughly into that area would be around 60%, 65% drop. Now, if we consider the altcoins to be more fluctuating, more volatile than Bitcoin, then this would be a possibility. I admit, however, it sounds crazy to see a $10 dot, but let's see if that actually works out. As I said, this won't be in a straight line. There will be ups and downs, and even if we come down in a wave C here, you will have waves within waves. You get your ups and downs. You know, this is totally normal and just has to happen. We seem to be holding just a psychological $25 line here at the moment. So if you see that breaking, then I think it is pretty much 80% that we're coming down here in this target area in the next few weeks or months. That can take a while, by the way. I mean, this correction started over a month ago, so yeah, you know, we're only halfway through pretty much. So just expect this to go on throughout January, you know. And if we have another run to the upside before we go down, this will be even longer. So that's my view here, combining basically the elite waves and some indicators and the fibs. Yeah, I don't see it turning around yet here. And also, if you are on Discord, my channel members, I think you can find some buy orders there for Polkadot that are based on this scenario here. So hopefully you liked the update about Polkadot. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.